Oi, oi, Savoy! Welcome to the United Kingdom. Hello to all of my friends in India and around the world. This is a Brit reacting to Bollywood. And I want to say Namaste, Assalamu Alaikum and Sat Sri Akal Ji to all of you. Welcome here into my humble abode in London. And today I would like to look at a suggestion from a lovely member of the audience here. I'm looking at DHOOM 3 with the wonderful Queen Katrina Kaif. This is a song called Kamli. Now, DHOOM 3, I hope I've pronounced it correctly, perhaps it's DHOOM 3, is a 2013 Hindi language action thriller, and obviously it's the third installment of a DHOOM series. It stars Aamir Khan, Abhishek Bachchan, Katrina Kaif and Uday Chopra. It went on to gross $56 million worldwide in only 10 days. It was the 11th highest grossing Indian film of all time. The film was screened during the 2014 International Film Festival of India in the Celebrating Dance in Indian Cinema section. So evidently this is a serious dance production. Just taking a look at the poster, it is quite a curious mix of influences. The bowler hat on the lead guy, who might well be Aamir Khan. It reminds me of A Clockwork Orange from Kubrick. It's a very old style of British hatwear. It almost looks like a cityscape or a futuristic post-apocalyptic type situation. It's a really powerful poster, I think, and the characters look very strong. It's very colour coordinated. It's very interesting. The plot is interesting. The year 1990, the Great Indian Circus is owned by Iqbal Haroon Khan. It gets closed when he's unable to pay his loan. Young Sahir, his little son, pleads that the two would soon turn the corner, but Iqbal is rejected and commits suicide in front of the heartless bank lender Anderson. 23 years later, Sahir robs various branches of this Western Bank of Chicago. Despite all efforts of law enforcement, the robbery isn't foiled and he successfully gets away. So this is all in Chicago. Officer Victoria calls ACP Jai Dixit and his partner, Sub-Inspector Ali. This is almost like RoboCop or something. For help in solving the case, Jai baits Sahir into robbing again by making it known he's on the case and that the thief is an amateur. On the other hand, Sahir starts the Great Indian Circus again, which was closed due to Iqbal's death. That is when he falls in love with Alia, a new acrobat in the circus. Love is in the air. Sahir poses as an informant for Jai and manages to gather information on the bank while giving Jai a lead to follow. This is great. Lots of different plot lines coming together. Eventually, Sahir robs the bank and escapes, but Jai and Ali follow him. Jai, while hanging on a helicopter, manages to shoot Sahir on the left shoulder before he disappears. This is great. It's a bit like Heat, where the cop and the bad guy are chasing each other. Sahir is a big premiere of a revamped version of the Great Indian Circus with his female lead acrobat Alia, involving a trick with him disappearing in one place and showing up in another. This is a really interesting combination of genres here. Jai is fired from the case but is encouraged by Ali to prove Sahir's guilt by going rogue. And that's a big theme, cops going rogue to get justice when the authorities aren't willing to. Sahir attempts to jump off the dam. Samar grabs Sahir's hand, refusing to let him go. Sahir begs Samar otherwise, saying he can live freely with Alia, but Samar says that both of them are born together and should die together. Eventually, the two of them jump off the dam together. Western Bank of Chicago is shut down as a result of the heists, while Alia is shown having taken over the Great Indian Circus and still performing for it. The film ends with the title track Doom Machal. What's interesting is that idea of a joint suicide to escape justice and to live free or To Die Free, is in Thelma and Louise. It's really interesting, the parallels. I love it. Really interesting concept. Let's see the vibe by watching this video. Kamli. Nice visuals. Queen Katrina doing the robot. Wow, she is really good. Wow, she's amazing. Nice. Wow, she's just so accomplished. Really interesting visual aesthetic. Urban, industrial, almost post-apocalyptic. Yeah, this is a total dominance of Queen Katrina now. And she's doing a striptease. Yes. Oh! She's a true star. And this is what she's really made for. This is an incredibly sexy video, and it must be, is it controversial in India? That kind of feminine physical presence on the screen? I'm really curious. Things have changed. Brilliant. Really good cinematography. Oh wow. So this is one of the villains, and he will eventually fall in love with her. Little wink. Oh wow. Yeah, there's something Clockwork Orange, Andy McDowell, about this character. Wow. She's incredibly athletic and skilled. This is a brilliant showcase platform for Queen Katrina. Ah! This incredible. This is such a platform for such a talented performer. She owned that screen, and I can understand why anyone would fall in love with her after watching her perform like that. I'm really intrigued by her character and personality come out so strongly in that. She has an excess of skill and presence on the screen that this is the perfect role for her. I'm so intrigued. She's had such a, it appears, quite a long career already. If this was 2013, and one of the other videos I watched was, I think, 2019. she's had quite a long career, but she seems ageless and timeless. It's a great concept for a film, and I'm so intrigued that it's set in a sort of futuristic Chicago. It's very much of that urban, gritty feel, and I love her character being this rising circus performer who eventually takes over. I loved the presence of the villain there. It's a really intriguing kind of anti-hero that they've created in this film, who just sits there and watches the performance of Katrina. What do you guys think? She's singing about love, and it's such a different platform to talk about love as some of the earlier films I've seen from Bollywood's history. And I'm so interested in how people have reinterpreted in filmmaking what it means to fall in love and what it means to discover another person and be attracted to them. I'm so grateful for this. It's been a whirlwind today, and please give me more feedback as to who I should follow and who I should watch and who I should present to you. This is a great anti-hero film. I'd love to get some more unusual films like this to reflect on and to analyse with you guys. I ask you, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Give me feedback on what you'd like to see. I'd love to hear any trivia about this film. I'm so interested in how this film came about, and I can totally see why it was such a success. As ever, God save the Queen! This is a Brit reacting to Bollywood. Thank you and goodbye.